Happy Sunday! The forgotten 2003 RuneScape Halloween event. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long talking point video. So beforehand, make sure you grab a hot, nice, fresh Sunday cup of coffee. Maybe go ahead and grab something else, a little snack on the side. Maybe go to the bathroom if you are driving, which a lot of people watch my videos while driving. I do listen to a lot of YouTube videos while driving myself. Please be safe. I do not want to be responsible. Or am I really going to be responsible if you don't pay attention on the road? I believe it was a couple decades ago, or maybe not a couple decades, probably about 10 years ago. I believe somebody tried to sue someone because they got a text message while driving and they read this person's text message, got into a car accident, and tried to sue the person who texted them. No, it doesn't work like that. You are responsible for driving, so please be safe. Okay, so 2003 Halloween event on RuneScape back in 2003, 22 years ago. Does anybody remember this event? I wasn't on RuneScape during this time. A lot of people were, but a lot of people that were on RuneScape during this time, they don't play the game anymore. It's very unfortunate. I have had a very hard time finding a lot of information around this event. And out of all the holiday events, because you got to remember, RuneScape Classic was up until 2004. So we had Halloween 2001, 2002, 2003 was RuneScape Classic. Easter 2002, 2003, Christmas 2001, 2002, and there wasn't a Christmas event for 2003. I could be wrong, but I got to double check on that. It was a very forgotten and lost period of the game. If you are new here, welcome. We talk about everything on this channel, and we are dedicating the month of October to Halloween content along with PKing content. If you could do me a favor and definitely smash the like button and subscribe for future content if you find me interesting and want to see a variety of stuff on RuneScape and also just life in general. I'm going to go ahead and post in the top pinned comment my Halloween playlist for videos. Not to mention, I'll go ahead and post my previous video, which was a PKing video a couple days ago. I did make a event guide for the old school RuneScape Halloween event, so that is also in the playlist as well a couple days ago. The event this year was okay, but the rewards, yeah, the rewards is where it's at for this year. This year's Halloween rewards, absolutely just a ballpark, mucho grande reward. Also, I have updated my profile picture on YouTube, on Facebook. If you use Facebook, definitely give me a like on my Facebook page. We are almost at 19,000 followers. Hard to imagine. Twitter, X also. Give me a like on there too. I'm very active on social media. But I uploaded my picture because I'm probably going... For anyone who doesn't know, I ended up upgrading party hats. I sold my red party hat. I bought a white party hat. And I'm probably going to be holding my white party hat maybe into New Year's. Because I have a strange feeling that rare items this year are going to go on a massive epic run. So if I make a lot of GP on RuneScape 3, woohoo! If I don't, well, it's a video game. That's all I got to really say. Alright, so let's get back to the talking point. I could only find two photos. Two photos on all of the internet. I have looked on the Wayback Machine. I have looked on YouTube. I have looked on forums. I can't find anything. 2003, there were no YouTube videos. I had a flip phone back then. I didn't get an iPhone until the first one dropped in 2007. it was a very web-based JavaScript game. And I mean, if you were on during this event, then you were on. If you weren't, then you weren't. But take a look at this. So this is one of the photos that is pretty much out there. And you see a scythe on the ground. Obviously, it is a untradeable scythe. I don't really know why Jagex decided to do untradables. Maybe it's because they saw that they kind of did a oopsie in a way, because pumpkins were the first rare items. Then you had Christmas crackers, you had party hats, and then the following Halloween you had a Halloween mask set in 2002, and then you also had Easter eggs. Bunny ears are untradeable. But then again, you also had Christmas 2002, which were Santa's. And I guarantee you that Jagex realized, hey, what did we just do? We just caused a massive amount of items that are going to be worth in the future. I guarantee you that somebody within Andrew Gower's circle said to him, sir, you do understand that you have a long-term vision of this game. These items are going to impact the economy drastically. Oh boy. So you see this one item of somebody walking around with a untradeable scythe. Another picture that I ended up finding, which was just very similar to RuneScape Classic, is really this. I just really can't find anything regarding images or videos. And I really do feel that this event is forgotten about. So many people, including myself, we talk about 2001. Oh, it's the first Halloween event. We got pumpkins. We talk about the Easter eggs. We talk about, like, party hats, Christmas crackers. We talk about Santa's Halloween masks, bunny ears. That's a whole separate video as well. But nobody really talks about 2003 Halloween event. During 2003 Halloween event, untradeable scythes were dropped. The drop happened on 2 days. So the previous two Halloween events, it was a one-day fiasco, or not even one day. You either get on Halloween or you don't. You either, on 2001 Halloween, you either got on during Halloween or that was it. Same thing with 2002. You got on during Halloween, that was it. So 2003, it was a 3-day, yep, so 31 October until 02 November, so 72 hours roughly. The drop happened on 31 October in 2003. Players could only own one scythe at a time. So that's very remarkable. You got to remember what was going on during this period. A lot of people were dropping rare items because there was a bank space limitation. No one ever saw 20 plus years these things would be incredibly rare. I don't know a lot of people with the original scythe in the game. I have seen more half jug, or rather I should say I know more people with a half jug of wine. I know more people with a Christmas cracker, and I know more people with Black Santas than I do with a original scythe. It is an incredibly rare item in this game. And the fact it is untradeable makes it even more valuable. If they tried to pick up another one, a message said, you already have a scythe, you don't need another one. It dropped or lost. Players can talk to oh boy, I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name. Actually, let's go ahead and give it a gander. Thessalia? I suck at pronouncing RuneScape names. The clothes shop in Varrock to get the scythe back. Jagex did not want to create a Halloween event for Jagex. Jagex originally did not want to create a Halloween event for 2003 because they feared it would delay the planned release 1 December of RuneScape 2. We got to remember that RuneScape 2 was about to rock and roll out of here. And then you got RuneScape 2 that basically pretty much launched until the release of RuneScape 3. RuneScape 2, when did RuneScape 2 launch again? I believe it was 2004. March or May of 2004. That's really a separate video. In one of their polls, they asked players if they want a new Halloween event, but they also delayed the release of RuneScape 2 or kept it to have a pancake day. Yes, so that's the reason why RuneScape 2 came out in 2004. 78% of voters wanted a 2003 Halloween event. I would be one of those voters back then. However, RuneScape 2 was still released on schedule because the developers... Okay, so that's basically pretty much about the Halloween event in 2003. We got, like, there's... Unless you were at this event or just walking around getting a scythe, it was really just nothing. There is so much lost information here that it becomes such a lost period of this game. Now, as for the RuneScape 3 wiki, which is the progressed version of RuneScape Classic in RuneScape 2, it pretty much says the exact same thing. RuneScape 2, here we go. So RuneScape 2 got released 29 March 2004, and it was discontinued 22 July 2013. Yeah, basically had... RuneScape 3. It's a lot of people are still on RuneScape 3 today. I mean, I still go on RuneScape 3 as well. Okay, so going back to 2003 Halloween event, let's go ahead and check out this screenshot. So this was an actual poll from 2000 and... Oopsies. What did I just do? There we go. Okay. We are in a time teleport machine. 23 October 2003. Well, it's nearly Halloween again, and we know some players are hoping for a drop like in the bunny ears we did last Easter. However, everyone here is now busy working on RS2 to make the 1st December beta date. So I guess the beta got dropped for RuneScape 2 in December of that year. It does make sense because Jagex did drop the beta for EOC, Evolution of Cox, August of 2012. That's also when my YouTube channel took a nosedive in analytics because massive amounts of people were quitting. A lot of other RuneScape YouTubers got hit too. It sucks. Thank you for that one, Jagex. And we are sort of reluctant to move people back into RS1, RuneScape Classic, to create a new Halloween drop. Since we really can't decide which you would prefer, we have decided to run a poll. The question is simple. Should we... wow, this poll got 10,243 votes. That's really not a lot compared to a lot of the, like, RuneScape, compared to a lot of the new polls that we have today. Question 1. Halloween drop. Delay RuneScape 2 for a day, maybe 2, so we can create a new Halloween drop. Keep everyone working on RuneScape 2 and do a pancake day event in Feb instead. Well, obviously, 78% of people want it. I mean, me personally, yes. Okay, delay RuneScape 2 for one friggin' day. Let's go. Come on, Andrew Gower. Like, let's be real here, okay? Yes, I would vote on that. I definitely would. So the player base back then really wanted for there to be a Halloween event. More than anything. And I just do want to see if I can actually pull up an image, because this one actually kind of did catch me off guard here. I do want to see if I can actually pull up a poll from a fairly recent old school RuneScape poll just to compare numbers, because this is actually very interesting. This is actually very, very good data that we have from 2003, because I guarantee you that some of the data here is going to be absolutely insane. Let's go ahead and see. As I pull this poll up, take a gander. Let me know. Go ahead and take a moment of silence. Absolutely, moment of pure silence. Do you think that you can go ahead and play RuneScape like this 22 years ago? I have never, ever... I never got the chance to actually play RuneScape back then, during this period. And I really, really wish that I actually did get a chance to experience RuneScape back during this time. But yeah, I would have loved to experience just very simple stuff. Now, of course, I did play RuneScape 2005. It was still a Java-based game. But yeah, I mean, okay, it's nothing like this. Alright, so, as you see on the screen, this is one of the most recent polls. 93,000, round it up, 94,000 people. Do you vote on RuneScape polls, even if the information is not relevant? I do. I do. I mean, hey, I pay RuneScape membership. I buy the year-long membership and the loyalty package. Sometimes I even buy more than a year. So, I mean, yes, a very wise president, President Reagan, once said, a right unexercised is a right lost. And we have a right to vote. We really do. And I am so glad that Jagex actually looks at this information, because, I mean, if you're polling people and 92%, like, holy crap, man, that's like a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. So back then you had 10,000 people. So yes, the amount of RuneScape has significantly increased over the years. Here's another one. Holy nuts. 113,000 votes for the skilling activities. Let's go to even higher. I am almost positive that some of these votes have like 150,000. If my memory is mistaken, or my memory recalls correctly, I am almost certain that I have seen polls be well over like 150,000. So the whole point is that we average on some polls maybe in the 50s of thousands. And then obviously when people really, really want to vote, I believe it was 2022 when, here it is, the new skill. Holy nuts! Holy nuts! Holy nuts! There it is, baby! Woo! Yeah, okay. Well, obviously when stuff is irrelevant, people get out and they vote. Holy nuts, man. 191,172 votes. I don't believe. Hang on, let me type this into Google really quickly. I want to see. Let me type this into Google. Highest old school RuneScape poll. Let me see if Google actually. Hold on one second. Oh wow. It is. What is going on here? Why are you doing this to me? Hold on one second. My camera is all messed up. Here we go. New skill. And we actually just looked on that. Wow. We legitimately just looked on it. Oh man, that's pretty ironic. How ironic is it that I legitimately just clicked on the one that was giving it to me? That is pretty scary and pretty freaky. Okay, so 191,000 players voted. Obviously, 10,000 people back in 2003. How many of those 10,000 people are still playing today? Maybe 1%. So you're figuring maybe like 103, 102 people. maybe more, maybe less. I don't know. But the whole point is that I really do love this game, and I really don't want this game to ever die. And I've been told by so many people, along with so many other content creators, I am a walking nostalgic machine. And I'm okay with that. I love talking about feel-good things, and one of the things that makes me feel good is reliving great memories about this game and knowing that there's going to be great more memories in the future. I am really, really looking forward to sailing. Yeah, I am. A lot of people are dreading it. A lot of people are saying it's going to ruin the game. I don't really know how it's going to ruin the game. I've seen plenty of the beta. I don't see the game being ruined. I think a lot of people are just really sour because they have a max cape. And it's pretty funny because a lot of people that I've talked to that are a little sour, they have a max cape. So if you have a max cape, yeah. I mean, okay, brother and sister. That kind of is just, it's humorous in a way. But there's never ever going to be a time period where we go ahead and experience something kind of like this. Now, was there actually an event in 2003, or was Jagex just dropping scythes all around? It appears that Jagex was really just dropping scythes all around everywhere. And it was not a official event, or rather it looks like. But overall, actually, I just lost my train of thought. Oh man, has that ever happened to you all? We don't edit around here. We just speak from our heart. My heart just had like a brain fart in a way. What I'm trying to say is that people probably think this event is so irrelevant, it's not worth saving, but it's part of our history as a game and community. And yes, there probably wasn't a spooky house, which is why it's been forgotten, but I really want to find people, especially in 2025, that has a scythe on RuneScape 3, the original scythe. If you are someone out there that does have a scythe on RuneScape 3, if you can do me a favor and come on my Discord server, shoot me a DM. My DMs are open. But please don't send me nonsense. Otherwise, I'm going to ignore you or block you. Be a professional. I do answer professional people. Please contact me, because I would really like to take some screenshots. I'm not going to save the screenshots for my spank bank. But I would like to do a video of actually like seeing a scythe on modern day RuneScape. I think that would be kind of really cool. So if you are one of the people out there that do have a scythe, please hit me up, because I would love to do a photo shoot, and I'll also give you a shout out, of course, in a video as well. Otherwise, yeah, it's just this Halloween event is very, very much forgotten. And my favorite Halloween event, which I will be doing a whole separate video on, and I will be doing a couple Halloween spoof videos. We got so I'm uploading every other day a Halloween video, a PKing video. My next Halloween video is probably going to be Thursday. So we have plenty of days up until Halloween. Going to be dropping maybe 4 or 5 more Halloween videos. And then probably going to be doing something special on Halloween itself. But my favorite Halloween event was 2009. The Web of Shadows. It says 11 years ago because I had to re-upload this video because I ended up using copyrighted music. But this was my favorite Halloween event. 2009 Halloween event, it was a lot remembered. 2010 was also a very much well-known one as well. A lot of people like 2010. A lot of people like 2000, and a lot of people really enjoyed 2011 as well too. It kind of really sucks that 2011 was like the last year before EOC. But yeah, still. And then EOC, it was oh boy, it was nut tapper. But overall, people remember all these RuneScape 2 Halloween events. 2003 RuneScape Classic. Oh, I wish that I had played ya, but I was in love with Morrowind back then, and also in love with Diablo 2. All right, so to wrap everything up, new video probably most likely Tuesday. If you could do me a favor once again, smash the like button to this video. Definitely let me know in some nasty Durlo comments if you remember or if you have heard anything of RuneScape 2003. It's really truly forgotten. Once again, if any of you are zombie fans, definitely check out my book on Amazon, Vito. It is a zombie novel, not RuneScape novel, but a zombie novel. Maybe in the future I will go ahead and make a RuneScape novel, but honestly I'd rather just make videos. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm actually using a dietary approach to completely halt and potentially reverse a very rare type of kidney disease. Not chronic kidney disease. My kidney function is well over 100. I have these cysts on my kidneys, but the cysts, they are shrinking, which is very abnormal. And they are linked, unfortunately, to very much sugary foods, processed foods, high sodium, high levels of insulin, blood sugar spikes. I have a whole bunch of interviews with doctors and researchers. I'm going to be doing some more very soon. This is for a lot of people that are in pain and suffering. I understand it's not video game content, but understand there are a lot of people with pain. I have been blessed by God. I don't have any pain. I caught this very early, and because I caught it very early, I got very lucky. So spreading awareness, doing my due diligence. If you know anyone out there suffering, please pass this information along with them. I love you guys so much. See you soon on a new video, and later.